Now listen to what else Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass had to say about Trump sending in the National Guard. Watch this.
Deploying federalized troops is a dangerous escalation, but we need to be real about this. This is about another agenda. It's not about public safety. There's clearly no plan, and there is clearly no policy. I want the people of Los Angeles to know that we stand with all Angelenos, no matter where you were born. The First Amendment right gives you the ability, again, to protest peacefully. But it does not give you the right to be violent, to create chaos, or to vandalize property. And that will not be tolerated.
Former acting ICE Director Jonathan Fahey joins me now. Jonathan, Bass is putting the blame for the violence on Trump. But these rioters, they were wearing masks to start with. I don't understand that. They were throwing rocks at the police. They're blocking Highway 101. In my opinion, they're the ones being provocative. What say you?
Yeah, you would think so, and it's really common sense that they're the ones being provocative. It's very interesting listening to Karen Bass's statement where she's saying she unequivocally, condemns the rioters, but then sort of equivocates and supports the rioters and blaming Donald Trump as if Los Angeles could handle this without Donald Trump coming in with the National Guard. We know how they handled the fires several months ago. There's no reason to think they could do anything to put public safety first. And this idea that their agenda is public safety, it's really outrageous because their agenda is thwarting ICE at every turn, preventing any deportations. And they're the ones fighting against public safety. It's really shameful what she's doing and a lot of the Democratic politicians are doing to making things actually worse.
Look, if you can't deport illegal, violent, criminal migrants, you can't deport anybody, can you?
Exactly, yes. And it really shows where the Democratic Party is on this. And it's surprising after the election, you think they might have been a little, maybe moderated a bit on this open borders agenda, but they've really gotten more radical on this, and they fight virtually every single deportation. Even the most serious criminals, they try to stand in the way of having them removed from the community, and they refer to them as constituents and other types of things, and they never ever put the interests of the American people ahead of illegal aliens. And it's really shocking. It's disturbing, but that is where the Democratic Party is. This is an 80-20, 90-10 issue, and they are in the 10 or even more extreme on this issue. And it's really a disservice to the American people.
The alleged gang member, Abrego Garcia, otherwise known as the Maryland Dad, he's back in America after courts ordered his return. He faces human trafficking charges. Listen to what Border Czar Tom Homan had to say about it.
We're going to bring back, we're going to criminally prosecute him, we're going to put him in prison. And when he gets done with his prison sentence, he can be deported right back to his homeland.
What's the point? So we put him in, find him guilty, put him in prison here, and then chuck him out to El Salvador. What a pointless exercise.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to end up in the same place. He's never going to be Maryland man again, and he's now Tennessee man until these charges are over. But you know what's really interesting about this case? One of the biggest pieces of evidence was a 2022 stop by Tennessee local authorities where they caught him red-handed smuggling illegal aliens. They referred this to DHS, but under the Biden-Mayorkas regime, they weren't prosecuting virtually any immigration offenses, so they decided not to prosecute him back in 2022, even though they knew he was smuggling illegal aliens. This really just shows the hypocrisy of the Democratic Party, and now they're sort of falling back on saying, oh, they were only talking about due process. But we know a few weeks ago, this was Maryland man, Maryland father, constituent, and they were defaming ICE agents who are simply doing their job, removing serious criminals from the country.
Outrageous. Jonathan, thanks for joining us this morning. See you again soon.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.